Are you rushing in and buying XRP, XLM, or HBar right now? Well, guys, you need to absolutely stop what you're doing because this could save you potentially thousands of dollars because this is one of the biggest mistakes people make in crypto. So hit the like button and let's get into this video. Now, guys, first of all, I just want to announce that we've just hit 30,000 followers. So thank you if you are already subscribed. If you're not, then make sure you are because I'm going to be doing a $100 XLM giveaway. All you need to do is subscribe, hit the like button, and then write XLM down below, and I will select one at random tomorrow to give away that XLM prize too. So guys, why are these coins so dangerous right now? Let's jump across to crypto bubbles. This is a good visual map to see what's been going on in crypto over the last 7 days. This is the top 100, and this is in the last day. XLM up 28.9%. Lovely. XRP up 5.2, HBar 8.8, XDC 11.7. These are all the coins to do with Fed now, which I talked about in yesterday's video, where I talked about XRP and XLM. Just great timing, I guess. So, this right now is a visualization of some of the most dangerous scenarios in crypto right now. Now, why is it such a dangerous scenario? Let's jump across to a chart. XLM, as we can see, absolutely rocketing, right? And I get what you're thinking. If you were thinking about buying XLM before and then it dipped down, you probably thought, oh, well, it might come lower. I don't want to buy it, okay? And then like you went to sleep and you didn't pay attention to XLM for a few days. And then suddenly you're like, wow, XLM's up like 30% and I have just missed it. But you don't think I've just missed it. What you think is, I need to get in because it's going to keep going. If you're thinking, I need to get in because it's going to keep going, stop. This message is for you, okay? Have a deep breath. Relax a second. Now, if you were subscribed to my channel, then you would have identified the buy zones that we identified over the last few months with both XLM, HBar, and others. If we come across to HBar and we look at a 4-hour chart, then I told you that we had a nice buy zone down here that we'd already established to make it green so it's nice and clear. We identified this as a buy zone. How do we identify a buy zone? Well, we can see we had a big pump that came out from this area. Big candles indicate big buying pressure. So we know that when the price returns into this zone, we get another chance to buy. Now, it's very key that we see this. Look at what happened last time HBar pumped up here. How many people do you think were buying HBar up here? Quite a lot, but people with not much money because it didn't carry on. What happened? It came back down 22% straight away. So if you bought here and you were suddenly down 22%, probably what you will do next is you will panic sell. So if you put in, let's say $1,000, you will panic sell and now you've only got $800. And the next time you're like reluctant to get in because you got hard burned that time. You had that pain from the lesson that you've learned. And I've learned that lesson and it's not a nice one to learn. But if you buy those big green candles, your chances of getting a big red one straight after are very much higher than if you do this. Identify the buy zones and wait for pullbacks. Now, I get it. When you're looking at HBar right now and you've woken up today and HBar is pumping and you've just got that fresh, juicy paycheck and you're like, I want to buy HBar right now because everyone on YouTube's telling me about HBar. HBar's everywhere. It's pumping up. Everyone's talking about it on HBar because they know you're a bunch of crypto junkies and they know that talking about HBar and XLM that are pumping right now is going to feed you. But I'm not going to keep feeding you and telling you that they're going to keep going up because I know that's what you want to hear, but stop being a junkie, all right? What you need to know is that they might keep going up. But at some point, you're going to buy a cryptocurrency on a big spike and it's going to wreck you like this. And it's even more dangerous, and this is the most dangerous thing. If you buy a coin, let's say HBar right now, and HBar carries on and does another 30% without having any decent pullback, which is always potential, right? Up to here, what? Up to that high there, 32%. Let's say it pumps 32% and you put in your $1,000 right now and you wake up tomorrow and you're another $320 up. How good do you feel about doing that? You feel really good because you get a dopamine reward for your being a junkie, right? So junkies get dopamine rewards. Whether you're having a cigarette or a drink or whatever it is, right? You get the same dopamine buzz as you get from making money in crypto. And it encourages you to do it again. That's why we have habits. Bad habits. Doesn't really matter. It's just a dopamine return system. Now, the worst thing about buying and getting a massive spike is you think you're a legend at trading from this. You think that you made some good money and that you're a hero. And that happens to pretty much most people in crypto because they buy at the start, like midway through a bull market, and it flies towards the upside, and they just keep making money, and they're like, well, there's no downside. How do I lose? And then one day they wake up and they realize they can lose, and they do lose big because they're still thinking that just keep pumping because their brain has been trained to make bad choices. So how do I deal with this right now? HBar, as you can see, is running in to an area of resistance. Now, if I don't have that area of resistance, I have to come back further to identify areas of resistance where HBar might get a bounce. So if HBar keeps going, eventually it will reach an area that it can't break through very easily. So what have I got to do right now with HBar? I'm not buying HBar right now because I was buying it down here. And if you were in my Inner Circle Discord, which is linked down below, just $9.99 per month, then you would have also been buying in this zone down here, and you'll be currently sat up 29-30% in HBar, which will easily pay for your $9.99 per month. 5-day free trial, get into it, link down below, guys. Anyway, what we care about right now, if HBar continues and breaks this high, it's going to push to, let's say, this next level. We're then looking for it to get rejected at this level and to come back and either get to this level or to show us another buy zone on the way up. Now, what that might look like would be something like this, where it goes sideways for a bit and then it pumps and then it pulls back to that area. If we buy in here as opposed to buying in where it's currently at, then you're right. We would have missed out on that 5% move. So why on earth would we wait? For the very reasons I've just been telling you. I don't know whether it pulls back to there. I don't know whether it pulls back to like here. There's always a chance it can pull back to here or lower. Who knows where it's going to pull back to? But at some point it's guaranteed to pull back. And all I'm doing by doing this in HBar is maybe on HBar I miss out a few dollars here and there. Maybe. But I guarantee you, if you stick to this rule and buying on the pullbacks, not buying on those big pushes, at some point, you're going to make consistent gains in crypto. But I guarantee you, if you buy in on this candle when it pumps towards the upside, at some point, you're going to lose it all. Okay? We're traders, we're responsible, we're taking action to slow and steadily win the race. If we try and win it all in one go, we're never going to win the race. And you know what? If HBar goes and rockets and goes straight to the moon in one candle, then, you know, 1, I'll eat my hat. 2, so what? You missed it. There's another coin out there that hasn't pumped yet. Look at this. Let's go back to crypto bubbles. Look at these coins. Your eyes are drawn to the big green juicy bubbles because, you know, that's the way it's visualized. But actually, if you can ignore those and focus on the kind of the smaller ones that haven't yet done this, they will have their time too. Really, right now, what I'm preparing to do is move some profits out of XLM and HBar and put them into coins that have yet to pump. Yeah? Don't buy the ones that have already pumped. Buy the ones that are about to pump. Now, guys, I'm not telling you not to buy these coins. I'm seeing fantastic coins. I talked about them in a video yesterday where I looked at comparing both XLM and XRP and which one I was going to be buying if I was buying one or the other. You need to wait for pullbacks. You don't have to wait for massive pullbacks, but look for some consolidation. Don't buy those big fat green candles, guys. I guarantee you it's going to really sting you if you do. If you really can't help yourself, then maybe buy with a portion of the bag and then wait for a pullback, and then you can DCA in the rest. That way you still got exposure if it just rallies all the way to the moon and doesn't come back on you. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, hit the like button. If you want to win $100 worth of XLM, subscribe, comment down below XLM, and I will see you in the very next video. Bye-bye.